Okay, let's talk about this new episode of X-Men 97 because everyone was on timing. I mean, real timing. Because honestly, I like when cartoons like this, superhero comics, superhero whatever, take the mature route and act like actual people that could have actual problems and not battle it like, oh, I'm just a hero of justice. This is the right way to do things. Because Rogue lost her shit in this episode, and I loved it. It felt real to me. It felt authentic. All right, so just a quick reminder, please click on the subscribe button. Let's grow this community. Let's grow this family. Okay, so reeling in from the last few episodes, the loss of Genosha and half the mutant population was a big hit. And we continue this episode with the burial of Gambit. Oh my god, my boy is gone. And we see the X-Men putting their friend in the ground. Usually we have never actually seen a situation like this ever, except from the Last Stand X-Men, if I'm correct. We've never actually seen an X-Men getting buried, and this was it. And Jubilee was pissed off because Rogue was not here. But Rogue had a reason not to be in this place. Rogue was fucking shit up with the US government, and it was so freaking funny. Especially because some of the scenes were straight up out of the anime, or rather an anime. She had this one kick against this big giant mecha that was so freaking lovely to see, but it was so anime. I loved it. But yeah, they didn't take her seriously at all because this prison was quote unquote made to imprison the Hulk. Well, she got in and she held Thunderbolt Ross and got information from him the only way Rogue knows how to, with her fist and her abilities. Shorty was hunting for the scientist who created the Sentinel. She wanted to put hands on him, but I low-key think she wanted to kill him. The X-Men, however, had just landed in Genosha. They saw the fallout. They saw chaos. They saw people in tears. Even Beast, that is usually calm, was not calm because even the humans were pushing it, bringing cameras to see the dead. It was not called for, and Beast knew it. Everyone was so hyped about seeing Captain America, but I think he was the weakest part of the whole episode because he didn't even want to collab with Rogue. He just came to stop her. And even when she asked him for help, he was doing Mr. Righteous. So she just took his shield and tossed it to the mountains like, go get your shield, boy. It was so funny. And when she even found the scientist, bruh, she sucked him dry. Pause. But yeah, she found out that Nimrod was the one pulling the strings. If you don't know who Nimrod is, he's basically a super sentinel. Anyways, back in Genosha, Cyclops was going through it. He actually lost Madeline Pryor in this explosion, but everyone was going through it, Rogue especially, because as soon as she found the scientist she was looking for, after she got what she wanted, she threw that sucker off the roof. I mean, she didn't know he was a robot at this point, but she stood on business. You took her man. All the X-Men were freaked out, but she wasn't. She knew what she did, and she was standing on it. They couldn't fight her though, because they had other problems. That cyborg was a menace. And can we talk about freaking Morph? Why is this dude so powerful? So he could just transform into anyone and use their ability. Doesn't that make him a god? I mean, he transformed to that chick that uses swords and he had a sword in his hand. Is that not like a mini type of reality warping? I mean, someone explained that shit to me. This episode was golden, especially when we get to see Cable. Oh God, I love Cable. He stands on business too. This episode was an 8 for me because I know what is to come. You guys get ready. And Magneto is alive. Yay!